Former Giant great Willie McCovey throwing out the first pitch before Game 1 of the World Series. He then makes way for another stellar pitching matchup, Tim Lincecum against Cliff Lee. Top of the second, it's 1-0 Rangers, 1-on-1 out. Cliff Lee in the box. We know he can pitch. Well, can he hit? Here he drops one into the left center field gap, hustles to second for a double. Benji Molina holds up at third. He would score on an Elvis Andrus sac fly. Bottom of the third, it's 2-0 Rangers, 2-on-1 out, and Freddie Sanchez trying to start a rally. Comes through with an RBI double. Edgar Renteria scores. Giants get on the board 2-1. Next batter, Buster Posey, and he's tacking on more. Lines one to left center. Andres Torres scores, and just like that, we're knotted at 2. We move to the fifth. Freddie Sanchez with already 2 doubles on the night. 1-on-1 out. Can he make it 3 against Cliff Lee?
Sanchez driving to left center field. It's going to fall, and it bounces up against the wall. Torres scores. Sanchez in the second, and the Giants take the lead.
KNBR with the call. Sanchez's 3rd double of the night. Later in the frame, 2-on-2 out. Guess who? Cody Ross comes through with a base hit. Giants pad their lead 4-2. Next batter, Aubrey Huff. And they continue to solve the Lee riddle. Pat Burrell scores. Giants jump out to a 5-2 lead. That was it for Lee. He lasted just 4 2/3. So Darren O'Day comes in. Juan Uribe not letting him settle in.
He pauses below the belt in the pitch. And Uribe, high drive, left field, on a hair.
KNBR with the call. Giants batted around in a 6-run fifth. Top of the 6th, it's now 8-3. Runners on the corners, 2 out. Pinch hitter David Murphy comes through with a base hit. Benji Molina scores. Rangers cut the deficit in half, 8-4. Lincecum went 5 2/3, gave up 4 runs and 8 hits. We move to the 8th. It's now 9-4, and Freddie Sanchez strikes again. This one, though, not a double, a single and an error, as Vlad can't handle it. Nonetheless, Giants add to their lead 10-4. We move to the 9th. It's now 11-7 after a Nelson Cruz 2-run double. But Brian Wilson closes things out, gets Ian Kinsler to fly out to right to end the game. Giants hold off the Rangers 11-7 to win Game 1. Both teams combined for 18 runs and 25 hits in the highest scoring game of the postseason so far. Freddie Sanchez became the 10th player to have 3 doubles in a World Series game. Rangers shortstop Elvis Andrus led off the game with a single, giving him at least 1 hit in all 12 postseason affairs. Pete McCarthy has more from AT&T Park.
2010 Giants baseball was referred to as torture by their fans because of their propensity to play one-run games. In the postseason, more of the same. 6 of their first 7 victories were by 1 run. But here in Game 1 of the World Series, it was a much different story as the Giants offense exploded for 11 runs.
Those close games are tough to deal with, especially, it's probably worse to watch, but, in the outfield and in the field, your anxiety's getting up, your heart's starting to pound, but, it's nice to get some of these pitchers some leeway and, give them some room to work with.
That was about as easy as we've won a game in quite some time, and it was still, there was only 4 runs there, but it was a good job by the offense. Pitching has kept us in there all year long, and it's about time we showed up.
We needed the runs. We had some great at-bats there, some 2-out hits, and, of course, Juan's home run, helped give us some cushion there. But, we're not a team that, tries to slug it with other teams. But today they threw out some great at-bats.
I had some really good at-bats, and I wasn't really locating as well tonight. And made several mistakes that they capitalized on. I mean, it was... Yeah, they swung the bat well.
This is only the 8th time the Giants have scored 11 or more runs in a game in 2010, so fans should expect to return to the torture for the rest of this fall classic.